Hey guys, Kuzo here back with another video, and in this video today I'm going to be drawing the son of Meliodas and Elizabeth, known as the Son of Wrath. This character design was done in collaboration with AnimeUproar in order to explore a new series, where AnimeUproar and I create babies together all night long. Nah, but seriously, we're trying out a series where we create the sons and daughters of specific characters. Yeah, that's right, I make my own epic reveal sound effects. Yeah, my video will be covering the character design process, and their video will be covering the character more in depth, such as possible info about the character and powers and stuff based on the parents, like in this case Meliodas and Elizabeth. So definitely make sure to go and check out their video on the Son of Wrath. Link will be in the description to go check out their video and their channel. In any case, let's just get into it and talk about the baby that we made. It was a dark night. The air was still brisk with the lingering scents of the past winter. I was by the stable, wrapping up straw, and then I looked over, and lo and behold, AnimeUproar was standing there. He came up and then we were finished. It was a glorious night for us both. Oh my gosh. Anyways, let's get to the design, guys. Well, first things first, I wanted to look at both characters and really decide what traits from each character their offspring would have. I obviously had a choice to either go directly more resemble Meliodas or directly more resemble Elizabeth. Then there's the option of going in between or leaning more towards the father or leaning more towards the mother design-wise. Since it was a boy, I decided to lean more towards the father in this case. That's not to say if it was a daughter I couldn't lean more towards, the father, but I also took into account who is the primary main character, because Meliodas is the primary main character of this. So I wanted the son to resemble Meliodas a little bit more. Oh, you think my decision was wrong? You want to fight? I will shove my pencil. Nah, man, nah. But yeah, I decided to lean more towards Meliodas. And so a big portion of a character's design is their hair and their eyes. And I didn't want his eyes and his hair to be the exact same color as, Meliodas's. So his hair, I didn't want the yellow to be the exact same yellow as Meliodas's. So since Elizabeth's hair is kind of like a whitish gray, so I decided to take the hair and make it yellow, but I wanted to make it a lighter yellow. In this specific illustration, his hair ended up turning out looking like a darker yellow, only because of the lighting and stuff that I did. And I'm not perfect with colors. Maybe I should have made it later, I don't know. But you'll see as the colors go along, since we're actually finally starting to get into the colors now. Woo! This is actually the illustration of the Son of Wrath. I actually did a character design sheet for the Son of Wrath. And that was super fun because I decided to try to go with more of like an animator look where it's cel shaded and stuff like that. And I haven't really done a character sheet in that kind of fashion before, and it was super fun, and I actually really want to do more character designs with a character sheet like this. This was the illustration to kind of, show the poppiness of the character and what the character's all about, and show his wings and his powers and stuff like that, Other ones more so just about the design in general. That's why they're kind of just stagnant poses, This one's like breathing life into your character kind of thing. Now as for his outfit, I actually had two different variations of it. This is obviously the final variation. The first variation, simply put it, kind of looked like crap, so I ended up redesigning it, and this is the final design. All the images you see in here are the finished version of the design. I didn't actually save any of the first draft because they looked like poo, guys. They looked like poo. So Meliodas' primary design kind of has that little bit of an Irish feel to it. At least that's what I take away from it. Maybe that's because he's always portrayed around, like green and yellow, kind of like with his eyes and his hair. For Meliodas' actual clothes design, he's wearing a dress shirt, and it kind of looks like an unconventional kind of suit with the vest and tie and whatnot. So I decided to go and look at some of the other designs that Meliodas has had, and I took a little bit of reference from the design that he has in, I believe it's the most recent movie. I didn't choose some of the other designs because some of those designs kind of feel like the, cool design, like the power-up design, where it's like, oh, he's got a new uniform, and it's kind of like, oh man, that's so cool. I didn't want to base the son's design off of a clothes design such as that because, he's a kid, and it's supposed to be kind of like a starter design kind of thing. but I kind of like the casual look of this other design that is from the most recent movie, I believe, and I really liked how it looked, and I liked the lace on the front chest area of the design I was looking at. So I didn't want to do the exact same shirt, so I decided to do kind of a cross stitching on the upper chest. And with the color scheming, I chose the same sort of colors that MELIODAS has for the most part, with the green, yellowish, gold, and brown. MELIODAS' primary design colors are really like black, white, green, and yellow. And the brown is a little bit more subtle because it's only the strap on his chest, but I wanted to kind of capitalize on that and have more of the green on his son than MELIODAS actually has. So I kind of took the primary colors of MELIODAS that, you know, MELIODAS could switch to other colors he's wearing, but he still has, you know, that green and yellow because of his eyes and his hair. And since I knew I wasn't going to make the eyes of his son green because it would resemble MELIODAS way too much, I wanted to incorporate the green as a bigger color in the overall design, hence the huge green shirt. I kind of went with the same sort of brown strap for the backpack that he has on, and went with a kind of standard dullish blue for the pants because it's not going to be really like a primary color to his design. For his eyes, I kind of want to go for a bluish turquoise because that's a little bit between MELIODAS' green and Elizabeth's kind of bluish turquoise as well. For his eyes, when he's in his powered up form, I went with one being the god eye and one of them being kind of like a demon eye. So for the demon eye, I wanted to go with purple just like MELIODAS' purple demon eye, but I actually wanted to put a design in it kind of like the god eye has the design. I could have went with the just straight up dull purple like MELIODAS', but I thought it would be fun to kind of put a design in it to contrast the god eye. And to go back to the hair a little bit, MELIODAS has these two little strands that stick up at the top of his head. And I always love those strands on characters that just like stick up at the very top of the head. So I decided to go with only one little poke up at the top of his head. And I decided to go with two other poke up hairs on his head in different spots. Kind of one smaller one to the right in the front and one smaller one to the left in the front, and put a portion of Elizabeth into the character. That's where the blue eyes came from a little bit, the different tint of blue for the eyes. And then with the hair in this illustration, it doesn't show it as much because it's kind of flying up so you can see both eyes, but with the character design sheet you can kind of see that I went with hair to cover one of the eyes, and I did it on his left hand side instead of the right hand side that is for Elizabeth. So one of his eyes are being covered by his hair and it's the opposite side of Elizabeth. So that's the part of the hair that is supposed to represent hers a little bit. And kind of like the lighter yellow in the character sheet that I did. It's supposed to be kind of like the in-between of going more towards a lighter yellow towards the grayish color of Elizabeth's hair while still being a yellow of MELIODAS's. And to try to make the god side of him more interesting, I put some yellow markings going from his eyes all the way down his arm to his hand, as if the god power is flowing through his veins or something like that, you know? And for the wings on his design, they're pretty self-explanatory, but they're supposed to be white wings for, the angel side, and then blackish purple wings for the demon side. But yeah, all in all, overall for this design, one of my biggest goals was to try to make this character design actually feel like it could fit into the 7 Deadly Sins manga or anime. Really make it feel like it could actually be a character in the series, But yeah, all in all, I had a whole lot of fun with this illustration, and I'm pretty satisfied with how the character design came out. I wanted to make sure to ask you guys, whose son or daughter would you want to see be created? No, you can't tell me to create Naruto's and Hinata's daughter. We can't just discard Boruto. Come on, guys. But yeah, remember to go check out AnimeUproar's video for this character as well. Links for that will be in the description. And if you guys like my arts, want to help support my arts and what I do on this channel, you guys can check me out on my Patreon or buy some prints Links for those will be in the description as well. But I'd like to take this time to thank my current Patreons: Ashley Elizabeth, Woody Olis, Heke Pelage, Wear My Crown, Daniel Healer, Noah Henderson, Maricuzio, JT, Satoshi, Slow Days, Alpha Dog Stews, Aram Question, Alcor, Person Smith, Malcolm X, Sisai Soul, Parthana, Thomas, Grim Reaper, Spencer, Blake Belcher, Carlos Loza, Wes Flinch, Grimoff, Alicio Claro, David Jordan, Ian Dobb, Johnny Boy Draws. You guys are the best pencil snowbies there are, and help me be able to do what I do on this channel. In any case, if you guys like this video, please share it to a friend. Share it on your Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, whatever. If you guys like this video, please hit that thumbs up button. And if you're new to this channel, like what you see, please subscribe. Hit that bell icon to get notified when each video comes out. Like always, guys, hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.